Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be creating users in the Microsoft Entra Admin Center. In this video, I'm going to cover two key use cases. First one is creating users manually, one by one. And the second use case is creating users in bulk using a CSV file. Now, if you're working as a user administrator in IT, you already know this is something we deal with regularly. And I completely understand the pain points because I've been there myself. So let's go ahead and walk through both approaches. First, we will start with creating a user manually. There are a few ways to get here. You can go through the Azure portal or other admin portals, but since everything Entra related is consolidated in one place, it is best to go directly to entra.microsoft.com. Once you're in here, go to Users, then All Users, and click on New User. You will see two options: Create a new user, Invite external user. Now, we will focus on creating a new user for now. Under Identity, the first field is the user principal name, which is the key field, which is essentially the user's email address. Most organizations follow a standard naming convention, typically something like first initial and full last name. Once that's set, fields like male nickname are automatically derived, so you usually don't need to change them. Next is the display name, which is typically the user's full name. For the password, you can auto-generate it. The user will be prompted to reset it on the first sign-in and set up multi-factor authentication, which is standard. Make sure the account is enabled so the user can log in. Then under Properties, this is where you populate details like job title, department, company name, and so on. Now, this part is actually more important than it looks. These attributes become very useful later. For example, when you are creating dynamic groups or applying policies based on department or a role. So, wherever possible, make sure you're using accurate data, typically what's provided by your HR system. You can also assign groups or roles here, but best practice is to handle role assignments properly using PIM or Privileged Identity Management, which I will cover in a separate video. Once everything looks good, just review and create the user. And that's the manual process. Now, this works perfectly fine for individual users or small numbers, but the moment you need to create users at scale, this becomes repetitive, time-consuming, and honestly, not the best use of your time. And that's where bulk creation comes in. This is where bulk user creation using a CSV file becomes really powerful. Instead of creating users one by one, you prepare all the user details in a structured format and upload them in one go. If you go back to users, you will see bulk operations, bulk create. From here, the first step is to download the CSV template provided by Microsoft. This template shows exactly what fields are expected. Things like username, display name, first name, last name, password, and other attributes. The required fields must be populated, and the rest can be filled based on your organizational needs. Now, here's a key point from a real-world experience. This process becomes significantly easier if you align with your HR team or whatever system is being used to collect user data. If they can provide that information in a structured format that aligns with what Entra expects, then all you really need to do is map the data into the CSV. At that point, it's essentially copy and paste rather than manually entering everything. Now, of course, there are still some considerations like generating strong, unique passwords, but overall, this approach saves a significant amount of time compared to doing everything manually. Once your CSV is ready, like I have this CSV created as an example, you simply need to upload it and submit it. So let's go ahead and upload the CSV file that I've created. After that, you can monitor progress under bulk operation results. If anything fails, you'll be able to see exactly why. Otherwise, if everything is formatted correctly, the users will be created successfully. And within a short time, you will see those users appear in your tenant. So, just to summarize, manual user creation is useful for one-off scenarios. Bulk CSV upload is the preferred approach when working at scale, and aligning with HR or upstream systems makes this process significantly more efficient. This is one of those small process improvements that can save a lot of time in your day-to-day operations. But for now, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one.